I've learned never to come between you and chocolate, he said, the skin around his dark eyes crinkling as he smiled. I licked the last trace of crumbs from the fork. Wise man. Now, since I'm fortified with chocolate, I need a refresher on that crash course you gave me on your relatives. The avalanche of Avery relatives had begun at breakfast this morning, and I still hadn't sorted out all the names and faces. Mitch's military assignments had kept me from getting to know the whole Avery clan. I nodded to the picnic tables covered with red and white checked cloths, where the ants had gathered, at the back of the yard in the shade of the loblolly pines. Aunt Nanette is the one with the Afghan hound at her feet, right?
Yes. If you run out of things to talk about, ask her about her new Mini Cooper.
Really? I saw the black one with the British flag on it in the driveway, but I figured it belonged to one of your cousins. She seems more like a Cadillac type.
Nope. She's an Anglophile who's into sporty cars. And don't forget to pet Queen, Mitch said. If Queen likes you, Aunt Nanette will too.
Oh, who's that? The man with the stubble and the phoenix tattoo on his forearm. I couldn't figure him out.
None of us can. That's my Uncle Bud. You'd never guess that he's one of the most successful real estate brokers in Alabama, would you? He still lives in the double wide he's lived in for the last 20 years. Aunt Nanette says he doesn't just pinch pennies, he makes them beg for mercy.
Mitch lowered his voice and leaned closer to me.
Don't tell anyone, but I know he sponsors one of the baseball teams in Smar. No one else in the family knows. If it got out, it would ruin his reputation as a miser.
One of the young cousins threw open the screen door from the house and galloped across the lawn toward Mitch, her pigtails flying and our ringing cordless phone clutched in her hand. The second before the door eased closed, Rex, our Rottweiler, who has a seriously scary bark but a sweet disposition, slipped outside. I'd figured keeping him inside during the reunion was a good idea. It was crazy enough in the backyard without him, but he took off running in huge looping circles. Queen hesitated for a second, then shot after him. I glanced at Mitch, and he shrugged.
We might as well let 'em wear themselves out. No way we're going to catch 'em now. Thanks, Madison, Mitch said as he took the phone.
He listened, then his posture changed from normal and relaxed to taut. He tilted the phone away from his face.
It's Abby.
I could tell from his face that something was wrong. My heart seemed to tumble in my chest, then drop sharply. Abby was another military spouse and my best friend. My thoughts flittered from her to her husband, Jeff, then to their son, Charlie. What is it? I asked. Mitch put his hand on my shoulder.
She's fine. They're all fine. It's Colonel Purcell. He's at the ER.
Colonel Lewis Purcell? Your squadron commander? His words didn't make sense. Colonel Purcell couldn't be more than 40. He was a towering giant of a man. He was a sturdy, broad-shouldered black man with a barrel chest and, oddly, one of the softest-spoken people I knew. Mitch said Colonel Purcell never raised his voice at the squadron. He didn't need to. Mitch enjoyed working for him more than anyone else he'd ever worked for.
Okay, let us know if you need anything. All right, here's Ellie.
He handed me the phone. Abby's shaky voice came over the line. Oh, Ellie, it's so terrible, and I'm so sorry to call you during the reunion. I completely forgot about it. Don't worry about that. What's going on? I asked. It's touch and go right now, Abby said. Someone tried to strangle him, Ellie. That sounds strange to say out loud, but that's what they said happened. He'd finished a round of golf. Another golfer found him unconscious in the parking lot beside his car. I wasn't sure if I'd heard her correctly. I turned away from the chatter and laughter. Did you say strangled? I asked as I pressed the phone closer to my ear. Yes, I know, I can't take it in either, but that's what the doctors are talking about. Oxygen deprivation and jugular veins and lots of other words.